so scary. So scary. I'm so afraid. Yeah, it's a Sunday night. Uh, I was a little tired of playing Rhythm Doctor and Among Us, so I decided, hey, let's try to find what's the scariest non-dark websites or deep websites sites that we can find, and let's try to explore. Let's see what's the scariest thing we can find. Sound effects in the background just to add for the experience. All right, let's get into it. So I gotta fix it up. So gonna go like this, maybe this. Tiny bits. A little this. So tiny bit off. There we go. Good enough. Okay. So we got a top 10. I think it's a top 10. So we get a. It's just a list. It's not really a top 10. So let's read it real quick. What's the scariest things on the internet? Halloween will soon be upon us in the upcoming weekends. Right now it's April 2021, so after putting together numerous social media schedules for our clients, I can tell you how many times I've run into articles talking about 10 best costume for this year or 15 pumpkin carved into the shape of Halloween pushing me, yada yada yada. Alright, proceed at your own risk. This content is not recommended for the find of heart and or children. The scariest website list. Please note that some of these sites may contain graphic language or images. I hope I don't get blocked on Twitch or YouTube for showing any of these websites. Cool. So the Forbidden Files, the Soldier. I think some of the things that creep me out the most are scary stories or movies that are filmed documentary style. They have a way of making the story seem more believable by making me think I was actually there. This is a real piece of footage taken from a soldier on the Sicily beach of 1943. D-Day, I'm assuming. D-Day. While messing around with his camera, the soldier encounters two strange figures that walk onto the beach. The soldier's curiosity with these figures end up having dire consequences. I want to click on it, but I don't want it to be graphic. So I'm going to do that, check it out, and I'll tell you guys if it's too graphic or not. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? This is not even graphic. So the website's called arty.tv. the rebuilding of Notre Dame. What is this, Netflix or something like it? Da-da. So I have no idea about this website, but to me it seems to be a documentary. Like, this is the Netflix of documentary, I guess. And that to me is real scary. Alright, next. Ooh, creepy Korean comic. So, this is a Korean comic that has made quite a splash around the internet for a few years. And keep in mind, this was written in 2013. So this article depicts a young girl following a stranger in an isolated area late at night. Confused by the stranger, odd mannerisms and appearance, she inquires to ask what's wrong. The response she gets is the frightening one. This strip seems to have a chilling effect on most readers. You do not need to speak Korean when you get to this page. Alright, I take my chances. I thought you said you didn't have to speak Korean. Sure. So, warning, this webtoon is a special horror episode for the summer season. Since it contains shocking scenes, reader discretion is advised for pregnant women, the elderly, and those suffering from serious medical condition. What? No! I don't know what this is. I don't speak Korean. So this story is based on true eyewitness accounts. It was around 11:20. Wait, is this gonna be a jump scare? Oh, dude, I've seen this before. Alright, let's assume I haven't. So, okay, I don't like this, but whatever. It was around 11:20 that night. I was dragging myself home exhausted after a tiring night. Study seasons at school. But there was no one on the street, which I thought was strange. I usually see a lot of people, even at night, since my apartment complex is pretty big. Anyways, feeling scared, I kept looking down on the ground while walking home. I know where this is going. Suddenly, a shadow, stretching towards me, caught my eyes, although there was anyone around me. I looked up to see who there was, and I saw a woman walking in front of me, which looked a little strange. This music is making it worse. I could say that she looked crippled. She was limping and struggling to walk in front of me. Since she was walking very slow, I soon caught up with her. Up close, I was able to see her even better. She was wearing... Oh no! I hate jump scares, especially when you had headphones on. Ugh. Oh, I can do it with the keyboard. I don't want to do it. Okay. So she was wearing dirty pink pajamas and looked as if all her joints in her body had been twisted. Worse, her hair was a mess and sticking out of everywhere. Sticking out to everywhere. It seemed so weird that I stopped walking. Oh no. No way. I felt like I shouldn't get any closer to her, nor did I have the guts to pass her by. I don't like this. I can't even look at it. Wait, what? That is pretty scary. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know, people say that if you're really surprised, you can even scream. That was right. I froze there, not being able to move at all. Where's my baby? Well, you probably ate it, looking like that. My thoughts were racing to her question. Oh my God. I don't even know what I was thinking. When I did that? It gives me chills thinking about that moment. I answered, pointing as far as I could. Oh, over there. I just wanted her to get away from me. Oh, it worked. Then she limped towards where I had pointed to, and I couldn't see her anymore. Fearing that I might run into her again, I tried to run around and leave that apartment complex. I could not think of anything but to get to a place where there would be people around. At that moment, she is not here. Oh, she comes. I heard her screaming from far away. Is that her? Yep, that's her. Jesus, that is pretty scary. I don't remember anything from then on. I'd heard that my neighbor found me passed out on the ground and took me home. So in 2007, at an apartment complex in Bangcheong Dong, I'm not even gonna say that, in Seoul, a 33-year-old woman jumped off of the apartment and died on the spot. Known as surname Cho, a divorcee due to her extramarital affair, she had lost her custody of her 2-year-old daughter and decided to commit the S word. After the incident, Cho was seen walking around the apartment complex several times. Jesus, this is making it worse. Wait, that's it? I was waiting for a jump scare, but that didn't happen. So creepy pasta. If you enjoy a good scare on the internet or haven't heard of creepy pasta yet, you are in for a real treat. Nah. Let's jump to scary Wikipedia articles. I love reading scary Wikipedia articles. I love these articles contain information about real people, places, and urban legends with disturbing backgrounds. The fun part for me is that these things seem so much more realistic than something I would see in a theater. My personal favorites are the legends of the Bunny Man. Oh, the Dive Love Pass incident. That's a good story. Uh, let's jump into it. No. It's not working. Okay, so let's jump to the next one. The House. A house with a creepy backstory. Check. Poorly lit visuals. Check. Repetitive, heart pounding background music. Check. Unexplained noises and inconsistent events. Check. This flash game takes you through a house that hasn't been entered since 1970, when a family inexplicably all committed S-word. As you move up through the levels, the game gradually gets more heart pounding. It definitely one of those things that's best played if you by yourself in the dark. I guess. Oh, great. I can even play it. Oh well. Next, Marvel Hornets. One of the only horror movies that I ever found truly scary was the Blair Witch Project. Like I said, documentary horror movies have a certain way of freaking me out. Yada yada yada. This is a collection of videos that tell the story of Slender Man that has become an internet sensation. The story is told from a found footage viewpoint, from a film school friend to a character named Alex. As he reconstructs Alex's story by analyzing the film, he begins to find a dark secret that Alex was trying to hide from the world. Alright. Oh, it's a YouTube video. Introduction. Let's get no audio. Wait, let's go back. The following clips are raw footage, excerpts from Alex, whatever. In '06, Alex was in the process of shooting his student film entitled Marvel Hornets. Over the 3 months that this took place, his film crew complained of his increasing levels of whatever. Near to the end of the shooting, Alex halted production infinitely and dropped unfinished projects. He told me he was due to his unworkable conditions on his set, which was less than a mile away from his house. I asked what he planned to do with the countless numbers of tapes he filmed. YouTube, for sure. Burn them! Okay. Being a film student myself. Being a film student myself, I hated to see all of his work go to waste. And after some coercing, he agreed to give them to me, under the condition that I never mention it to him again. Let me get some music on, because it's not creepy enough. Which one is there you go. At the time, I was too unnerved to look through the tapes and eventually forgot about them. A few days ago, I found them filed away on the back of my closet. After 3 years and zero contact with Alex, I have decided to look through them. All the tapes are unnumbered and missing timestamps other than the taking place in the summer of 2006. It is impossible to determine the exact order or date of each. Okay. Should I find anything in any of them, I will upload it to keep a permanent record. So that's the introduction. Ooh, that is pretty scary. Let's play them all. So we got entry numbered 87 with comments being turned off. So they are numbered. Oh damn, there's so many. So it's a playlist with 92 videos. This is entry 87. And I'm assuming that's Alex. And he is driving a Chevy or Ford. Oh, that's a Mercury. Oh, you get in there, Alex. Some dirty underwear. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ew. So the music is not part of the video, by the way. Oh, you're into anime, aren't you? Oh, so this is way longer than I thought. So this video was uploaded to YouTube in 2014, June 20th, 2014. So 5 years ago. No, that's 7 years ago. Almost 7 years. Alright, so he showed the dirty clothes, the mask that he threw away on the dumpster. He's smoking a cigarette. He just got caught by his mom, probably.
Hey. You doing okay? Haven't been around in a while.
Yeah, I'm fine. They got me on a new prescription, so I'm sleeping better.
That's good.
Where's my mask?
Great, but
I don't know.
Side effects?
the ones you told me about.
Wish I could tell you they went away after a while, but...
Can't really hear anything.
goes around everywhere?
Yeah, well, this one's Jay's, but he let me have it.
How is he?
He moved.
dead.
I think he was finally getting over all this, and he just wanted to, you know,
Start somewhere new?
Yeah.
I guess. I was hoping I'd get to meet him since you said he goes here.
Is
so
that
often.
is that
I
the
guess
mom?
the appointment time just didn't match up.
I think that's
That's actually kind
his
of why I
mom.
stopped by. Is wanted to let you know that I'm probably going to be leaving too.
What? This doctor?
Just this area in general.
Yeah,
So
do
that's
it.
why I wanted to stop by, let you know this is probably the last time I'll be around. So, sorry. You said you are doing okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh,
Just
he's
remember
hell
everything I
dying.
told you about.
Are you
COVID.
Tim, are you sure? Can I need to call somebody?
He's really focusing about the driving. Alright, enough of this. Enough of this. Alright, I gotta take a small break. I'll be right back. All right, round two. So let's jump back into this. So where were we? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be looking for scary websites. So scary. Uh, I don't think this is gonna be very scary. Cause you gotta follow the videos and you gotta deconstruct it and yada yada yada. Alright, next. The Dionia House. Creepy email correspondence about a house where people keep disappearing. The author eventually gets a little too intrigued. This is not even scary at all, to be honest. It's a no secure side. What does that mean? There's nothing in it. Oh, never mind. Oh, ads are blocked. Oh, that's because I'm using a non-Google browser. Alright. Next. Ted, the Caver. So Ted the Caver is a story about two cavers that explore an unknown, you guessed it, cave. The further they embarked in the cave, the more haunting things they begin to experience. This story does a great job of playing with the reader's fear of the unknown and really allowing your imagination to run away from you and with you. Make sure you have some time on your hands if you're going to read the story. It took me over an hour. The scariest thing about this page. I don't get an hour. Thank you very much. Is that it? Whack. Alright. The scariest websites on the internet. Death Clock. Via Giphy. The classic Death Clock that has been around before time itself. Hey. Now we're talking. So the scariest websites on the internet. Dead Clock is the scariest? Or one as the first website? Alright, show me the goods. So the classic Dead Clock that's been around before time itself. The clock takes a few of your details and predicts your date of their end. Most people don't want to know their fate, so take a look. You'll be there. Sure. I'll give it a try. Let's see.